Good evening and Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri. You're with me, Renee Fong. Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah performed Aidilfitri prayers at Masjid Negara in Kuala Lumpur along with about 10,000 other Muslims in welcoming the month of Shawwal. He arrived at 8:20 a.m. accompanied by Raja Pemaisuri Agong Tunku Aziza Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, cabinet ministers and other dignitaries joined their majesties. Al-Sultan Abdullah and the congregation recited the Takbir Raya before performing Aidilfitri prayers led by Grand Imam Tan Sri Sheikh Ismail Muhammad. The king also exchanged greetings with the people who did not let go of the opportunity to shake his hand. Al-Sultan Abdullah later hosted an Aidilfitri open house which was attended by cabinet ministers at the Istana Negara. Meanwhile, Sheikh Ismail in his sermon reminded the Muslims to celebrate Aidilfitri with great joy and strengthened faith. In Johor Bahru, Sultan Ibrahim performed the Hari Raya Aidilfitri prayers with over 1,000 people at the Sultan Abu Bakar Mosque. He arrived at 8:30 a.m. accompanied by Tunku Mahkota of Johor, Tunku Ismail Sultan Ibrahim and his other sons. His arrival was greeted by Menteri Besar Datuk Dr. Shahruddin Jamal, State Executive Council members and senior state government officials. The iconic Sultan Abu Bakar Mosque was reopened after being closed for 2 years following repair and renovation works. In Negeri Sembilan, Yang di-Pertuan Besar Tuanku Muhriz Tuanku Munawir and Tunku Ampuan Besar Tuanku Aisyah Rohani Tengku Besar Mahmud performed Aidilfitri prayers at Masjid Diraja Tuanku Munawir Seri Menanti in Kuala Pilah. They were joined by Negeri Sembilan Menteri Besar Datuk Sri Aminuddin Harun and his wife Datin Sri Wan Hasni Wan Yusof and state executive councillors. After prayers, Tuanku Muhriz Tuanku Munawir held an Aidilfitri open house at Istana Besar Seri Menanti Kuala Pilah, which took place from 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. In Arau, Raja of Perlis, Tuanku Said Sirajuddin Putra Jamalulal performed Aidilfitri prayers at Masjid Negeri in Arau. Accompanying him were Raja Perempuan Tuanku Tengku Fauziah Tengku Abdul Rashid, Raja Muda Tuanku Said Faizuddin Putra Jamalulal and Raja Puan Muda Tuanku Hajah Lailatul Syahrin Akashah Khalil. Malaysians from all walks of life turned up in their Sunday best today for the Prime Minister's Hari Raya Open House at Seri Perdana. Numbering in the hundreds, the visitors, including families and children, began arriving and gathering at the main gate of the Seri Perdana complex as early as 8:30 a.m. It is the second Aidilfitri open house organised by Pakatan Harapan led by Tun Dr. Mahathir since winning the 14th general election. Yet the main crowd puller was a lone Milo truck distributing cups of the chilled malt chocolate drink, which caused quite a stir among the waiting crowd. Youth and Sports Minister Syed Saddiq Abdul Rahman, Education Minister Mazli Malik, Transport Minister Anthony Loke, Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry Minister Datuk Salahuddin Ayub, Human Resources Minister M. Kulasegaran and Home Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin were among the first cabinet members to meet and greet entering attendees. A total of 11,927 road accidents involving 14,689 vehicles were recorded nationwide in the first 7 days of Op Selamat 15, which was launched on 29th May in conjunction with Aidilfitri. Police Corporate Communications Head Azmawati Ahmad said 120 people perished during the period. Selangor recorded the highest number of accidents at 3,429 cases, followed by Johor with 1,828 cases, Kuala Lumpur with 1,535 cases and Pulau Pinang 1,034. In a statement released today, Asmawati said a total of 2,162 operations were conducted nationwide with 170,965 summonses issued for various offences. As for burglary cases involving homes and premises, She said 293 cases were recorded within the 7 days of Ob Selamat nationwide. Ob Selamat 15, which is being conducted from 29th May until 12 June, focuses on 6 major offences, namely driving in the emergency lane, overtaking on double lines, using mobile phones, cutting queues, speeding and not obeying traffic lights. An 8-year-old girl lost her life in a car accident at Sungai Ambat, Jalan Jamalong, Mersing, Johor, early Raya morning. Marisa Az-Zahira Mazlan was in Produa Maivi with 4 other family members in the 7:30 a.m. incident. According to Mersing Police Chief Superintendent Cyril Edward Nguyen, she died at the scene. She also said the victim's parents and 2 siblings who were in the car sustained minor injuries. The Mersing Police Chief further noted that the family was believed to be heading to Felda Tenggaro from Pulau Pinang when the victim's father lost control of the vehicle and skidded at a road shoulder. Widespread floods have inundated numerous settlements in northern and central Sarawak following heavy rain over the past 24 hours. Long Busang village in the vicinity of Bakun Dam in central Sarawak is totally submerged in about 3 meters of water. At least 1,000 villages have been evacuated to higher grounds. In the Baram district in northern Sarawak, at least 10 different populated settlements plus a government clinic and 2 schools are also flooded. Long Sobeng, SK Long Sobeng, Long Loyang, Klinik Ulu Teru, Rumah Matthew, Rumah Sigat, Rumah Abok, Rumah Henry, Rumah Kalong and SK Pengarang Entry are under about a meter of water. In the Tinjar sub-district, low-lying riverside villages along Sungai Teru are also being hit by floods. Heavy downpours since 2 days ago have seen river tributaries overflowing their banks. Sarawak Fire and Rescue Department said in its latest updates that the bomba stations in the various affected districts are on full alert. Bomba units on the ground are already deployed to all the flooded sites to help the affected residents coordinate orderly evacuation. The State Disaster Relief Committee is also deploying civil defense personnel to the flood-hit district. 9,300 Tenaga Nasional Berhad TNB employees are on standby for 24 hours to ensure that electricity supply is guaranteed. According to TNB's Chief Distribution Network Officer, Dato' Insinyur Baharin bin Din, the company has spent 500 million ringgit to strengthen the electricity supply system nationwide.
Penanaman kabel baru, pencawan baru, senggaraan dan sebagainya. So insya-Allah saya yakin dan percaya dengan usaha-usaha ini tahap bekalan elektrik dapat dipastikan terjamin semasa tempoh perayaan ini.
Dato' Insinyur Baharin, who earlier visited TNB's Control and Distribution Centre in Bangsa, said almost 200 sets of electricity supply have been prepared to face any possibility. Air Selangor Sdn Berhad says water supply in Klang, which was disrupted by a main pipe burst in Setia Alam Selangor 2 days ago, has been fully restored. Customer Relations and Management Communications Department Chief Abdul Rao Ahmad, in a statement released today, said they would like to thank all parties involved, especially their customers, for their cooperation during the interruption and supply restoration period. He also said consumers may refer to www.shabas.com.my, Facebook IA Selangor, Twitter @IA_Selangor and IA Selangor smartphone application, which can be downloaded on Google Play and App Store for information on their water supply. 84 areas in Klang and 9 areas in Kuala Langat experienced unscheduled water supply disruption on 3rd June due to a 1,800mm main pipeline burst at Setia Alam. The Johor government will soon make a decision regarding the land compensation on the original Orang Asli village in Stulang Laut that has since been relocated to Kampung Kuala Masai in Pasir Gudang. Johor Menteri Besar Datuk Dr. Sharudin Jamal said the state government has consulted with the state legal advisor and will meet to deliberate the matter in a week or 2.
InsyaAllah selepas mungkin lagi seminggu ke 2 minggu akan ada mesyuarat kerajaan untuk kita pertimbangkan, untuk kita mencari penyelesaian yang lebih baiklah.
Datuk Dr. Shahruddin said this at the Menteri Besar Aidilfitri Open House event held at his official residence in Saujana, Johor Bahru. On Monday, the Johor Bahru High Court gave leave for 51 orang asli from Kampung Kuala Masai to seek a judicial review after failing to receive compensation on their land in Stulang Laut since 2010. Earlier, more than 4,000 well-wishers visited the MB's open house that was opened at 9 a.m. Johor ruler Sultan Ibrahim Sultan Iskandar was among the guests of honour present. The National Higher Education Fund Corporation PTPTN debt-free competition will be launched for the second time starting this September to assist students in settling their loan payments. A platform for youth to connect and access to opportunities, youthstoday.com, as the organizer aims to increase participation by 2 times this year as compared to the 2,500 individuals last year. Chief Executive Officer of YouthsToday.com, Jazz Tan Yi Mei, said the company will work together with digital payment platform GoPay and other relevant companies to make the program a success. Through the competition, YouthsToday.com will bear the cost of the loan if the holder downloads the GoPay application and makes the highest number of transactions in terms of bills, additional payments, postpaid and other utility bills.
Create more competitions, especially like the PTPTN debt-free competition, to help more students, especially the young people in Malaysia who has a loan and also a debt that they would like to solve. So actually joining this ecosystem.
Speaking to the media in Selangor today, Jazz said contestants will also enjoy a discount of up to 15% for all their transactions. And that concludes this evening's News on 2. In our top story, Muslims celebrate Aidilfitri in the spirit of faith and brotherhood. Before we go, the News on 2 team would like to wish our Muslim viewers Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri and happy holidays to all Malaysians. Have a blessed and wonderful Aidilfitri celebration and stay safe on the road. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'm Renee Loretta Fong. Stay tuned to TV2 and have a pleasant evening.